Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Simon, and today we are looking at 35 YouTube channel ideas that might get you started in 2022. Yes, 35 YouTube channel ideas to get you started on YouTube in 2022. Now, last year I got a couple of my friends asking, how can we do YouTube? What can we do on YouTube? Today, if you're in that portion of people, I've got some answers and some ideas for you just to try out. And before we even go any further, I want to let you know that YouTube, among the video streaming platforms, it is having the biggest market share. That means there's a very high potential of you making it on YouTube, of you making it your side job or making it your main job. So these are the ideas that I brought for you today that you might think of doing. So without wasting any time, let's get into it. There is a category of interview channels. These are the channels that actually do host different people and interview them depending on the topics that they have chosen. For example, by the way, very soon this year 2022 we are going to start making interviews, so be excited of what is coming. I'm going to be interviewing people on this channel. I'll give you a typical example. If I want to teach my viewers about finance, I'll host someone that is well acquainted with finance, someone that is well literate with finance, to teach my viewers about finance. You get what I mean? The second category that I'm giving you is book reviews. If you love reading books and you're a book reader, you are fascinated about books, you can actually do a book review channel. You can actually do movie reviews. For example, in Uganda, there's a fresh new movie that has just come. It's called A Girl in a Yellow Jumper, and it's the first Ugandan movie on Netflix. So you can do a movie review about that particular movie, talk about it. Is it interesting? Is it boring? Is it fascinating? What is in there? What is the storyline? And you'll be helping your viewers to actually know what the movie is about before they even actually watch it. There is a lifestyle blogger. That's also another category. The lifestyle bloggers, these are people that actually get their life as it is, mostly unfiltered, and they put it on camera, upload it on the internet. Now you might ask me, but Simon, who would want to see my life? Who cares about my life? Let me tell you something. There are people that actually do care about what is happening in other people's lives. There are people that there are people that actually want to see, what is someone doing? What is someone? Now I know there are people that are fascinated. They are anxious. They would wish to know, what is a day like in Simon's life? What does he do in the morning? What does he do at this time? So that is also a category. You can actually become a lifestyle vlogger. We have reaction channels. You can actually react on trending things, trending events, trending things. For example, there is something trending here in Uganda. It's called chilling with a big boy, something like that. So you can actually make a reaction video about that big boy thing. I am not so well acquainted with it. I'm just seeing it flowing on almost everyone's statuses, but that is the reaction channel. That is what those people do. You actually do reaction. You react towards different things that are trending. We have tech review channels. Anything tech, this is the zone. Anything tech, this is the zone. So these people review microphones, they review cameras, they review anything tech, smartphones, they review memory cards, they review earbuds, they can review routers, they review a lot of things, as long as it is tech. And guess what? There are tech fanatics that are fascinated and interested in tech. So those people will always come and join your club. They will always come and join your tribe, because that vibe that you're giving, that tech vibe that you're giving, is what they resonate with. We have the photography channels. Photography channels are these are the channels that actually teach people about photography. For example, I am fascinated about photography. I love photography, and I'm actually following a lot of photography channels. For example, I'm following people like Peter McKinnon. I'm following people like Hapoya, Matt Hapoya. Those people, they teach photography. So you can actually, if you're fascinated and you're well acquainted with photography, you can come and teach people about photography, the composition, the lighting, the aspect ratios, the saturations, all those things, the contrast, brightness, the hue, all those things. You can actually come and teach those people who are fascinated about photography. So that's a category. We have house tours. House tours is also a category in a way that there are people, when people are doing renovations, they actually come to YouTube and search out for what is trending. So if you're doing house tours, you'll attract those people because they will want to see what is trending in other people's homes. So when you do house tours, you're literally unleashing the new ideas, you're literally unleashing the new things that are trending in the house industry. So that is a category. If you're fascinated about it, go for it. We have cookery or food channels. These are channels that teach food. These are channels that teach cooking, something like that. Cooking, food, different kinds of foods. We have channels like Eating the African Way. My big brother, man, this guy teaches the different recipes. So if there is any recipe that you wish to know, as long as it is African, Eating the African Way has it covered. He puts in a lot of money, he puts in a lot of energy, but is fascinated about it and he loves teaching. So if that is something that you're also fascinated about, please join the food industry. Teach us how to cook echigeri, maybe molokoni. We also have beauty and makeup channels. Now these people, they will come and teach you that, hey, here you're supposed to put eyeshadow. You put eyeshadow here, you put lipstick here, you put something glowing here and there, you know, name it. Ladies actually know these things much more better, but that is also a category, beauty and makeup. We also have comedy channels, so if you're a comedian, if within you have a talent of comedy, you can actually come on YouTube and make comedy skits, and boy, people will love them. Comedy skits, there is a way they flow, they fly, they flow, I don't know, but comedy skits, they actually make it on YouTube. If you're fascinated and you're talented, please join the YouTube community and do your comedy. We also have myth-busting channels. Now, myth-busting channels, they actually go and research about different things and prove them wrong on camera. That is what they do. So if you're willing to do that, then what are you waiting for? We are waiting for you to come and myth-bust certain things that are happening behind the scenes that probably we don't know. For example, I will be like, I get this card. There is a card that I'm holding right here. Can you actually see the card? So a mythbuster will come and review the video. Then after they'll be like, there was not a card. And then they'll tell you there was no card. Myth busted. That's also a channel category. We have engineering tutorials. These are channels that actually teach you engineering basics. I have a friend of mine, he's called Trevor, but he's spearheading a channel called Fast Laners. I think it's called Fast Lane. But what this guy is doing is it's fundamentally engineering. He gets course units and then he gets people to teach you those different course units. So you can actually know anything engineering and yet you've never stepped in an engineering school. That is about engineering. You can actually search for any tutorial on YouTube and you'll find it. You get what I mean? We also have unboxing channels. You can actually unbox things. People love seeing unboxing. Unboxing the new iPhone. Unboxing the new camera. Unboxing the new Sony A7. Unboxing the new this and this. That is also a category. So you can actually be buying things, unbox them on camera, and then use them, or you can actually go and borrow them, unbox and return, just for the sake of content. We also have animation channels. These make cartoons and all those things. So if you're fascinated about animations, please, you're welcome. We have gaming channels. These are people who play games. The gaming industry is actually big. So you can do gaming channels. You play games online for people to enjoy. We have how-to channels. How-to channels teach people how to do things. How to repair a cooker when it gets broken. How to repair your Wi-Fi. How to restore this. How to change your password. That is also a category of teaching on YouTube. We have fashion channels. These are the people that actually showcase what is trending in the fashion industry. And if you're a fashionista, you're talented in that area, you're welcome. Come and teach us about fashion. We would love to know more about fashion. We have productivity channels. These are the people that teach us how to be productive in different aspects of life. People like Flavia Tumsime, people like Ali Abdal, people like Simon Senkai. They teach you how to be more productive in your life. So if that is something that you're into, please join, teach us how to be productive. We have music channels. These are people that actually upload their beautiful music, melodies and everything on YouTube for people to watch and enjoy and get entertained. So if you're a musician, you're talented, you have what it takes, why not? You're welcome. We have cover song channels. Now, I also have a cover song channel, just in case you didn't know, and I'll put it right here. So you can come and make song covers. You sing other people's songs and people would also want to hear a different voice singing a particular song. So if that is something that you're into, you can also join the YouTube community doing cover songs. We have yoga channels. Yoga channels actually teach yoga, just like you hear the word yoga. Yoga channels teach yoga. If that is something that you're into, you can come and teach people yoga. We also have workout and fitness channels. So if that is something that you're into, you want to show people how to do push-ups, you want to show people how to do burpees, you want to show people, we have people like Jeros Fitness, we have people like Chris Fitness, we have people like Simeon, I think it's called Simeon Panda, we have people like Emma256 Fitness. Those people teach fitness. So if that is something that you're into and you want to teach us how to make muscles, you're welcome. We have a category of behind the scenes channels. These people actually go behind the scenes of different things and they record them and they show us. For example, if you watch the Squid Game, you will be fascinated to see the behind the scenes of Squid Game. Most of the things were not real at all, but the behind the scenes channels, they got us covered. So they show us those things. It is something that is interesting and everyone would wish to see behind the scenes of different movies, of different scenes. We have videography tutorial channels. These people teach us videography. That the aspect ratio of a YouTube video is supposed to be 16:9. The aspect ratio of this is supposed to be this. The composition of a video is supposed to be this. The color grading of a video is supposed to be like this. When you're editing, you're supposed to use Premiere Pro, or you're supposed to use or you're supposed to use Power Director, or you're supposed to use this and this. That is what videography tutorial channels do. So if you're well acquainted in that, you can always come and elucidate more on videography, and you teach us how to do better videos, how to edit videos in a professional way. That is also a niche that you can do, and very many people are benefiting from the videography tutoring on YouTube. There's also a category of YouTube tutorials. So just like you see YouTube is a platform, there are people that actually do YouTube tutorials. They teach you the basics, the ups and downs, the splits and corners of YouTube, that you get well acquainted with it. We have people like vidIQ. We have people like channel makers. We have people like teach you anything that you need to know about YouTube, the new algorithm, the changes in the algorithm, all those things, the tags, the description, the titling, all those things. So if you sit down and master YouTube, you can actually teach people about YouTube. We also have a category of news. News channels. I won't say much on that, but news channels are also there. You can come and tell us what is happening. You go get the news, come and present to us here on YouTube, and we get to know what is happening around the world. So news channels is also a category. We have real estate. Real estate people, they show us or they teach us about real estate, the business of real estate investing and everything about real estate. We have farming channels. We have people like B and T Lane. I think B and T Lane or B and T Life Lane, something like that. She teaches about farming, piggery, mixed farming. We have people like Farm Up, Dr. Masaba. I think it's called Dr. Masaba Daniel. He teaches about farming, poultry and everything. We have Dennis Duke Uganda. He teaches about rabbit farming and everything we need to know about rabbits. So that is also a niche, farming channels. You can actually create a farming channel if you love farming and you're fascinated about teaching it on YouTube. You're welcome. We have motivation and inspirational channels. That is what we do here. We speak to you, we talk to you, and we help each other discover our true selves, that we may inspire others to do the things that inspire them. So that is also a niche here on YouTube. You can teach people by inspiring them and motivating them. We have people like Simon Senkai. We have a lot of inspirational speakers on YouTube. So if that is something that you're into, you can join the club. We have talk show channels. These are people that host talk shows, but they film them and then they put them on YouTube for us to see the other side of the different people that we see in the limelight. But they bring them, they host them, they ask them questions about their lives, and we get to know them on another level or on a deeper level. So they are talk show channels. We have another category of DIY. DIY is do it yourself. Do it yourself. You can actually teach people how to do things by themselves. For example, teaching people how to make a guitar from home, teaching people how to make a table from home, teaching people how to for example, make this light stand from home. That is also a niche. So if you're fascinated, you're well acquainted with do it yourself, and you are a love of do it yourself, you can actually teach people about it here on YouTube. It's also a niche. We have flip tutorial channels. These are channels that actually teach you how to flip. I thought of starting one, however, I was stopped by one of my elders who were like, no. If you're starting flipping because you want to start a YouTube channel, that is not appropriate. Stop it, don't do it, and blah 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 blah. So because of that, and I have to respect him because he's my big brother, I stopped the flipping thing. But I learned something. You can see it up there. I learned how to flip. So you can teach people how to flip, because I also learned how to flip via YouTube. So you can teach people how to flip. That's also a category of channels that you can start. We have online business channels. These are the people that teach you what is happening, where we are going. Most of the things are going online now. So there are very many online gigs that can actually pay you money by just sitting on your computer, sitting on your phone and doing certain things on the internet, and you're actually paid. So you can actually teach people about online, but you need to have more knowledge, you need to have more research, you need to have more statistics, you need to have more backup of whatever you're teaching, because we are talking business and time is money. So when you waste people's time by not giving them authentic information, then probably you will lose the crowd. So you need to have a little research, you need to have a little backing up of whatever you're saying, you need to have more statistics and a surety and authenticity about the online businesses that you're sharing. The typical example that I have is Dominate Online. He's doing a tremendous job by teaching people how to make money online. So you can also do that. And our very last category, number 35, is finance YouTube channels. And the best example I can give you is Sorel Amol Finance. Sorel Amol Finance, it's a channel hosted by, it's a channel owned by a lady called Sorel Amol, but she teaches anything finance. Finance is a very wide topic that actually needs a lot of people to break so that a layman person can actually understand it. So if you're well acquainted, if you know anything finance, then you can teach the people on YouTube. So that is what I had for us today, and I want to let you know, do not be afraid to start. Posting your first video can take a lot of it actually takes a lot of guts, but I want to encourage you, and I want to encourage you, post it. As long as you've gotten what you're going to do on YouTube, just start. When you post it, you break the fear. Post that first video, and then the rest will be history. You'll start from that first video, you post your second one, the third one, until infinity. I want to let you know that this can be your side job, this can be your side hustle, and it can earn you dollars. So enter it with passion, enter it with ambition, enter it with determination, and above all, focus on whatever you're teaching. And by the way, let me tell you something. As time goes on, things can actually change, and then you start incorporating in different ideas into your YouTube channel. For example, we started as just motivational speakers, inspirational speakers. Now we want to dive into interviewing people. Later we might dive into farming. Then we might dive into online business. We might dive into photography. So anything can change as long as you're staying relevant to your audience, and as long as you're staying authentic to your people, and above all, be genuine as you can, be authentic as you can. More is still to come in this year 2022. Chill out.